Greetings. Tesla below 550, possibly below 500 ASAP is our show topic today. This is Greg for Teslafaninsight. Thanks once again for joining us. If it's your first time, welcome. If you're a repeat visitor, welcome back. We wanted to do a quick trade blast today at the end of the trading day for the public folks that watch our show, because I just read some news that Italy, the whole country, has actually been shut down. And then if you add to that the fact that Trump is considering shutting off all access to the United States from European entities, we're basically, and the fact that WHO has announced a pandemic, we have a huge problem going on right now. So just want a reminder, thanks to our subscribers as well as our Patreon supporters. If you like the show, please take time to like and subscribe. I was trying to get this blast in before the close of the trading day. You still have a few minutes to act. If you have options that you're doing currently, I'm suggesting heavily 600 puts or out a couple of weeks is a good idea. And I would try to get, as much as you can afford in, because things are going to get extremely ugly, as in a market crash possibly in the next 48 hours. And if you have some puts in there, you're going to be able to weather this pretty well. But if you don't, you could end up losing a lot of the cash that you have. What's the downside potential of Tesla? Easily into the 500s, but I think somewhere between $300 and $400 is what's possible in the next 3 or 4 days. So I just wanted to encourage you to try to, if you're going to do something, do it before the close of market today. And you can even do some sales after market, depending on the nature of your account. But this is hyper serious. I want to encourage you, if you value having money in your portfolio in the stock that you own, in particular in Tesla in this case, to seriously make an effort to sort of hedge your portfolio by buying puts, or if you were planning on selling some of your stock, I'd get rid of a group of shares ASAP, because things are very serious, and we're at the point where the Dow giving up 25% of its value in a 2 or 3 day period, we're now in that zone. And even though Tesla is doing well, we're moving into the zone where people are actually starting to say, it's time for me to just get out and sit on the sidelines and wait until this thing calms down and then come back in. So in a week's time, losing 20 to 40% of your value is extremely possible. Therefore, that's why we're having this quick blast to get you guys to act before the end of the trade day today. Obviously, it was a quick thing that I wanted to do after reading about Italy shutting everything down for the whole country. And this implies that we'll have other European countries shutting down as well. There are other ways that you could actually do puts. Another one is buying puts on something called USO, which is US oil. Oil prices are falling because these countries are in horrible. Jerry just asked, is this a time to buy in low? Nope, this ain't it, man, because the low that you're going to be buying at is going to be a lot lower in the next few days. I'm just thinking if Italy shuts down, it's just a matter of time before we have 1 or 2 other countries shut down. And hopefully that's not Germany, because if it does, the damage to everything in business is going to be mega or huge. So just a note, please try to make your move before the close of business today. If not today, this afternoon, try to do so first thing in the early morning tomorrow, because things are ugly and about to get uglier with a capital W. I'm sorry, capital U, as in ugly. How bad is it going to be? I can't say for sure, because we've already went through ugly round 1 and 2 with the Dow dropping off 10 or 15% of its value in 1 week. But I do believe that, if Trump sees it serious enough to hold a cabinet meeting to address the issue, I think it's serious enough for us to take it seriously as well, and consider the fact that you might want to protect some cash that's in your account that will be leaving your account very soon if you do not act right now. So again, try getting out of maybe 20% of your ownership if you can, because you can get back into it and you haven't lost a lot of money by doing so. But again, it will not be impossible for Tesla between 3 and 400 will actually occur. The next thing that we wanted to review is what I call the smash of a number of industries. Obviously, I believe that the cruise industry, the oil industry, those babies are toast. All the transportation guys, the airlines are jacked. They're cutting inventory of flights right now. So there are a large number of industries that are being affected by this. Nobody's discussing the fact that if the airlines aren't going anymore, that means their passengers they're not taking to whatever the destination is. And so there are other industries like the hotel industry. I just think that there's a number of related industries to the ones that have been screwed right now. They're going to be getting it. So basically, it just smells like half of the market right now, stocks, are going to get a severe beatdown. And so once this happens, I just think that even though you have healthy companies there, you'll be able to buy in again at a good price. But right now is just very, very ugly situation. We all know what the driver of that is. And then now we're starting to see a move within the United States towards pandemic preparation. All the students that are now staying home and doing online studies. We're now seeing the Golden State Warriors in San Francisco will not be playing in front of fans. We're seeing sort of follow through of a bunch of things that are coming through right now. And we want you to be healthy in your portfolio and healthy in every other way. And I just think, in my personal opinion, which could be wrong, this is a really good time if you need some cash in the next 6 months to liquidate some of your position. Only do 20 to 50%. That way you're not, completely out, but you're able to stack some cash and not go from there. I like the 600 puts out at least a week and a half, not this Friday's, but a week and a half. If you can afford to go out into April for a 600 put, great idea, but those are a lot more expensive, require more cash to do. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just think that right now is the land of the puts. And as many as you can afford, stack them up, because you're going to get paid massively for them, because we're in an unbelievable zone right now that's resulting in a complete disaster. Wow, interesting. Yeah, there's a mention here of Monroe muffler shops, only 4 cars in for an entire day. Again, there are a lot of industries that are directly and indirectly being touched by this. And I think that the United States is getting bitten a little bit because we did a bad job of proactively responding with authority. And so I just think that right now we're in a situation that, you see once every 100 years. How about that? But I've been through some crashes in my time with the markets, 87 and some others. This crash, because there's no cure for the virus yet, looks like it could be worse than other crashes, because at least you have it defined, we've arrived here, we're done. The problem with this one is we're crashing and everybody's saying, well, where are we supposed to arrive if we're supposed to arrive here and here ain't here yet for another X number of months, maybe a year, until this virus is severely controlled. So I really think that even the president is now recognizing that we're in deep trouble right now. And I really think that if you value a lot that's out there, I think you're in good shape. Jerry just brought up the discussion of why is this different than Ebola. They didn't shut down Italy when Ebola was rolling. They didn't shut down San Francisco or parts of New York when Ebola was rolling. They're shutting it down now. So my point is that you might want to feel like it's similar to other times and stuff like that. It ain't. This is very, very serious. And this is a very serious warning. If you can get out, take some of your money, put it on the shelf, and hang out for a bit. You'll be able to get back in at great prices, and you're good. Cool. Wow. So anyway, I'm reading some of the comments that are rolling by here. Um, I exactly. Ebola was not like this. This is a different party, and it's affecting America and Europe and China, all these places that Ebola really didn't impact. So, any rate, um, we could cover other things that are terrific, et cetera. I just wanted to get this statement out there because I really think this is serious, and you guys deserve to know that and deserve to be able to make a move on it as soon as possible so that you can maybe protect some of your cash in the process. I want to thank you for taking time out. This is Greg for Teslafaninsight. Don't forget, don't get in bed within 2 hours of eating, preferably 4 to let the food digest. Number one. Number two, some leg lifts to strengthen your legs and possibly doing some, well, our list. And today I'm a little bit scattered because I want you to make sure your financial health is protected if you have large amounts of cash in Tesla. Anyway, thanks once again for joining us. Tschüss, mach's gut, au revoir, lehitrot, choda hafez. And we hope that things are better than what everything's suggesting. But if Italy's shut down, we're going to have a few more countries that's going to be getting slammed. Anyway, have a great day. This is Greg. Once again, thanks for joining us. Tschüss, mach's gut, au revoir. And we look forward to your comments after show.